Hello, good evening once again. This is Laika Martins, as you all know me. Really, it's unfortunate. I wanted to be on the live broadcast of the group of four, three men, one lady. I couldn't make it due to some technical issues. Yeah, so the contentious issue is what you see above there, above my video, about the Godfathers. Yeah. So we have these political godfathers, and in Gulu we have prominent ones, the likes of the Norbert Maos. Why do I have a problem with Mao? Someone would ask. Someone was shutting me up the other time. Why do you diss Mao? Why do you talk about Mao? Who do you think you are? Then I ask, who is Mao anyway? Mao is a leader. He has played a great role to some extent, yes. He had a time at the Gulu district where he didn't really do much. If I can recall the time he was the LC5 chairman in Gulu. He didn't really do much, but when you see Mao going to parliament, he did so good work. But Mao being in parliament, but not in the field. He's an orator, he's a good speaker, very good orator, but in parliament and not in the field. So, you know, we Africans, we want to touch, we want to feel, we want to see if something is real. We want, there are so many people who want to see something, they want to see something coming back. In one way, there has to be something trickling back. So we see here Mao not being the field guy, but being the good orator that will speak and convince so many people. But you know, that is not the kind of politics we want these days. We've been through thick and thin. We need people who can come down and make some changes on the ground. Not just people who can talk, we won't eat their words, you know? So, I mean, the likes of Mao's those days, we've been seeing Painter. At least Mao was in the parliament and he wasn't in the field. But Painter was in, neither. He wasn't in the field, he wasn't in parliament. Literally, he wasn't in parliament. Painter was in parliament, but he was either sleeping or doing what, I don't know. Then we come to Christopher Achire. Achire, how he landed himself there through his UNFO. He was also not in the field. He wasn't also in parliament. He was there just, you know. So those are the kind of had those days. Now, coming back to the point that we have about the godfatherhood in our politics of northern Uganda. I mean, about the political interest that these godfathers have, or whoever they may be, godmothers or what. Or we have also the business interest of it, away from the political interest. What do you say? Political interest, we see these political godfathers, going ahead to fund the ladies. You know, I'm a woman, from my own perspective, being a beautiful woman, as you all see, you know, brilliant. Some of these godfathers might come to you and, you know, with some strings attached, they want you to give me back. Give back as I give you, you know. So for the ladies, I really, for my own, from my own perspective, I wouldn't really want to go into such a thing. We have Lamwaka, we have Brigadier Tema. I'm sorry, those are really, big guys, but facts be told, facts be facts. I will respect Brigadier Tema because he went ahead and put a ring on that finger of Lamwaka. So we respect Lamwaka, Catherine, because she got married, much as her godfather put her into parliament, but he went ahead and married her. How about those ones who are being used? You know, you're used, you don't even make it through to parliament, and you're dumped later on. Like a chewing gum that has lost taste. Okay, putting that aside, the paying bit. we've been seeing, like in the 2016 general elections, we had Lamaka also racing against Beta Olo Chan. You know, Lamaka really gave her all a run for her money. Eh? She gave her a run for her money. But in the Brigadier Otema come in, it wasn't going to be very easy. Actually, she even failed with the help of Brigadier Otema. She really failed. Huh? She failed here in Gulu, made it somewhere else in Omoro. But also, we saw, you know, the Godfather again, you know, notion coming in, caption coming in, whereby Beta Olo Chan was losing seriously. She was losing seriously. Namwaka was winning, by the way. She was winning with the help of Otema, but Beta Olo Chan then says, now what do I do? I think I need to get Mao. I need to get a Godfather straight away, very fast and very quickly. Yeah, so she gets to Mao, and Mao very fast has reached Kulu, and he's holding Beta Olo's hands and saying, yes, you give the votes to Beta Olo Chan. About the paying bit, I want to put it this way. This is how I want you to understand from my own perspective. Beta Olo Chan is a married woman. You know, she's a widow of Mr. Chan, rest in peace. Norbert Mao was married. Yes, as far as the last time I checked, he was married. Now, would someone think Mao is having some, you know, interest in Beta Olo Chan, you know, in relationship-wise or in sexual relationship or what? No, I wouldn't really think, because he was married, Aholi also married. So, look at it this way again. DP, Mao is DP. Then we have Beta Olo Chan, FDC. What do these two have in common? Can really FDC go to bed with DP? I was asking myself. FDC going into a romance with DP? There has to be something more, you know, in that closet. There has to be something more. FDC, DP. DP is saying, okay, let us vote for FDC. You guys, I'm rallying behind Beta Olo Chan. Let us vote for Beta Olo Chan. He's a DP, he's a Godfather now, all of a sudden supporting FDC candidate Beta Olo Chan. I respect her so much. She's a mother, she's a warm lady, she has taken care of so many. So now, what is it that brings Norbert Mao to support Beta Olo Chan? What is it? If it is not money, what is it? I don't want to say it is money, but I know the you know, the behind the scenes stories are there. I don't want to say it is money, but I want to say if DP can come down and say, oh, come on guys, look here, I have Mama Beta Olo Chan from FDC, please let's rally behind and vote for her. And then he stands as a Godfather. It means he has come to scrub her back, to scratch her back, you know, and in turn she will scratch. I don't know, I don't want to know, I don't want to guess how Beta Olo Chan is going to scratch the back of Norbert Mao, but I want to think in so many directions. I want to be diverse in my thinking. I want to think it's maybe political gain, or I want to just simply say, after Mao scratching Beta Olo's back, you know, she also had to scrub his back, to scratch the back, because that is it. Scratch my back as I scratch yours. I mean, kai biyo when you dinga tika ilu, Mao do biyo when you dinga ngo Olo Chan no tika ilu no kar kuyo, and Beta Olo Chan no when you dinga Mao ni. Lok tie ka kenyu, lok tie ka kenyu. It really gave Amaka a run for her money, and in the long run she lost that, you know, that election. She lost it. So yeah, from Omoro also still her political godfather saw her through. Good for her. She was lucky to go into the parliament from Omoro. Yeah, so again, I want to also look at of recent. We see Namaka going to parliament. Maybe she's a social climber. What are you saying? I see you say the thing is He did an individual capacity as Mao, yet he could have done it as DP. Yeah, yeah, thank you, Mono. Yes, he could have done it as DP, but he did it as Mao. That is why I say there was a scratch my back and I scratch your back. You know, some tit for tat. Some tit for tat. There was somebody who offered hope, the offerer and the offeree. I think the offerer was Mao. He offered to come and give a hand, seeing that Alamaka Catherine had a strong godfather. He also came and said, oh, you know what? I can also be your godfather, you know. Much as you're in FDC, let me be your godfather as a DP. See you through and see how we can do it. See how we can fight against Lamaka and her godfather, Brigadier Tema. So, yeah, Mao makes it, and she goes through. But I'm saying, can DP go into bed with FDC? That was what I posed. Can these two go into bed? So if they cannot go into bed, they have different political ideologies, meaning that something is there. The business aspect is there. I will send you. I have the capacity to send you. My people, or your people there believe in me. They think my choice is right. So I will send you to parliament and you have to give me something, some kitu kidogo. You know, that is how Uganda is. Uganda, that's how we run, you know. Some kitu kidogo. Because for me, I wouldn't see why, you know, Mao would come and make interest into an FDC candidate. He would have just picked, assuming I was there by that time and I was a DP, he could have said, you know what, young girl, you know, you're bright, you have political interest, why don't you come and we nominate you very fast? You go in as a DP, you know, and he would have put me through because they would have given me the votes that they gave to Peter Holo-chan. That is my argument. But he went and picked on this mama, not for any other things that men want from ladies, but I think it was business. Yeah, because DP cannot go to bed with FDC, period. That is it. Those two don't share beds. Yeah, so also I want to bring the Mao aspect again. We saw Mao around that time coming to get nominated. He goes to the Electoral Commission. He knows very well that he doesn't have the national ID. He knows the technicalities. Then he confuses Mapenduzi. Mapenduzi wants to stand. He was vying for the same position to go to parliament. And he's there, you know, looking up at Mao and thinking Mao is going to become a good godfather to him. So in the long run, Mao comes and is asked for his national ID. He doesn't have it. So, not knowing that he had carried Leandro on the back, Mao had come prepared with all the CV, you know, all the documents that he needed from Leandro. It was ready. But he comes and pretends that, okay, he's going to get nominated. So when they say, you know, you don't have a national ID, all right, fine. If it's the national ID, is okay. Okay, meanwhile, Mapenduzi thinks now he's very lucky he's going through. Mao is presenting who? Market Leandro. I know he's doing commendable work. He has been very good. I always follow the, you know, the parliamentary session. Market Leandro has been very good in the field. I mean, in the parliament. Very vocal, very brilliant, very good. But he's not in the field. He's one of those, being a godfather to somebody, you know, you tend to look up to them. Mao has been good in parliament, not in the field. Leandro, very good in the parliament, not in the field. Personally, I have a problem. What is Harry saying? Harry is saying, where is money on the table? DP will go to bed. So you're saying Mao is an opportunist. Yeah, that is the trend of politics. But you know, politics needs brains. I always say politics needs brains. You don't just show that you're greedy for money. You know. Try and make something up to cover up at least. We know we all need money and it can never get enough. Actually, Harry, that was so hilarious. So, yeah. Mao obieno in nomination. Obielo kumakai Leandro yobeno ne obielo nge. Obielo nge mo Yes. So, when he's not nominated because of national ID, he presents Leandro. And then Mapenduzi gets so disappointed and he backs off and goes to stand for the LC5. I wouldn't want to discuss Mapenduzi so much right now because it doesn't fall within my area of discussion right now. It would be a topic for another day. But he was given a run for his money. Mapenduzi was disappointed. After thinking when Mao is off, he can get in and make through. Mao presents who? Presents Leandro. Mao Bionomati prepared Tika attach for Leandro. So those are the kind of things that we're trying to say. I don't want to think Mao is the one who knows what we want here. Mao is not even born here. Okay, he's part of us, he has our blood, he's of our kin, but why must we accept people, the likes of Mao, to come and just pull out anybody from nowhere and send to parliament? Why? Can't we make our own decisions? Can't we? If we cannot, we are going to see the likes of Mao, people like DP going to bed with NRM because there's money, DP going to bed with FDC because there's money, there's scratching, that itchy part of your back that your hand cannot reach, and then you enjoy it at the end of the day when they're scratching back, they're scratching you back and you're like, oh yeah, there, yes, there. That is what I think, it's a politics that we should move away from. We should really desist from such kind of politics. Actually, one wangeyu ngoma wana miro. Wangeyu ngoma wana miro. Wangeyu ngoma tiyu irwa mabe loyo ngat mo keken. Salima is saying going to bed with NRM Mao. Yeah. What are we seeing with Lukwago right now? Omwenda Mutebi. So it's all about money. It's all about money, Yeah, so that is what I saw between, DP and FDC, that going to bed. And I want to say, if it's not really going to bed literally, then they're scratching some back somewhere, Yeah, and that is the level where we have gone. My concern is, right now we are seeing activists like Stella Kijai appearing on the streets with Gilbert Olanya, Odongoto. This is a fresh, very brilliant lady. She's an activist. And right now she's vying for a position in Noya district. Same thing. Political what? Godfatherhood. Stella Kijang is looking at flying on the wings of Dongoto or Gilbert Olanya. She made an appearance here through a demonstration, and right now she's one of those contesting for Noya district. So my perspective is, I don't think it's really bad because we need people to mentor us, but anatamni anyira unko uchera bot dharma don niku machingu ko mbeno gwake. If they are going to marry you, yes, but some of these people, you don't have the kind of money that they have. You don't. How are you going to pay them back? Kadon po ye no te cholo ke che ando cholo ke kigana ngo. Komdo wacha do. Anyira ni uno ye ni jone ni peti ngo. Po ti ka cholo ki kichene do cholo ki gana ngo. Ni tam ni ma ngwaje ti mutaka ne no me biano wa gulu kan ka wachi no bol ku ki beta olo chan. Pe ko mo ne kichene pa nga. E time no pe mi. So some of these things are just plain facts. Big issues. And one year me wakwa kaya pian jo me kaya ni ramu gi kokoni no. Nyoramu la kokoni there's a movie makar mo na watching Left Turn. Is it left turn or right turn or what? Those who took the wrong turn. You saw what happened to them. So let's avoid taking drastic decisions. Now and then I wanted to be live with the three, Charles Olak, Harry Kayla Ruby from the US, and then Olak Tiegi and UK. But I wasn't in position to. So this is just a part of the same live show that Mono, moderated. It's just my contribution towards that same topic. So being a very intelligent, being very intelligent, being a bright lady as you may be, you should also calculate your cards very well. Otherwise, these guys will play that cards and they will play your own cards for you. And they'll beat you at your own game. Who cares? Odi pa jomo kano kat moro ngo giwaji ni gine dahane dong ti ode ngaro ken me who says women mon gi chono gi ba mon kari ma ye tie gi chono da ka ye tie gi chono pian no ling ben that lawyer. I don't know what happens to pregnant women. They become very beautiful and you cannot say no da no ye tie she can move wherever she wants now. So we live and con a pregnant woman. So you should be very careful and be smart. Try and be a bit respectful. Otherwise, we do a laughing stock. But you can't be good laughing stock. I was talking about Lamara. She went on the wings of Brigadier Tema to Parliament, and she tried to misbehave. Tried to jump onto another wing from there, the wings of the speaker. Nanyuan, yes. He's a speaker, yes. So, from there, yes, I don't know what happened. She's now back, and then right now it's giving her a run for her money no more. We see another lady hopping onto the wings of Lanya in the names of Layira who? Layira Betty Sherid, Layira Betty Sherid. She's the one now on the wings of Lanya Lanyuan. She's vying for that position Palamara in Omoro. And these political babies, if you're not paying with cash, what are you paying with? Yes, if you're not paying with cash, you're not paying in kind. At least you're scrubbing a back somewhere. That's my opinion anyway. Scrubbing a back is normal. Even me sometimes when my back itches, I call people to help me, you know. The next time they'll also ask me to return a favor. It doesn't really work, but the fact remains that there's a way you're paying. And especially if you're a beautiful woman and you're not careful, and you're not wit enough, that is a bit personal. I don't want to go deep into that. So, yeah. Sometimes we go into these things for political support. We want the support, you know, but if you're talking, truth will still come out. What is Harry saying here? This mentorship in names of God fatherhood have to be institutionalized as a department of faculty on leaders at all levels, right from the LC, regardless of parish or party. That's the kind of legacy now can leave behind. Yeah, Larubi, I get you so loud and clear. These leaders and godfathers, they can even, not just the LC ones, they can even go to the radio and mentor people. Mentor. Call up for leadership trainings. Mentor people. Train, mentor, move with them, let them be your that's how you can mentor them best. There's something fishy and we start to smell a rat somewhere. I know my time is because EP supporting FDC, nah, something is truly very fishy. Can you? She's married. She was married. By that time, he was married. She don't know Yeah, so going back to what Larubi is saying, you know, institutionalizing what? Institutionalizing the issue of mentorship at the LC1 level, or they can even choose to go to radio stations, talk to these youth, call them for trainings, talk to them, back them well until they're ready. Marching Kiligi, my Mano Latin has been on the corridors of politics. I've been in the corridors of politics. But I'm not asking you pulling up beautiful women. I'm here. It's unfortunate, but I look at it in a different way. We should really be very, very, very careful as women. As women, no take families. Kape wadu genyara. Very bad to try. Yeah, and then another thing, Mamiaka recommending, sorry, is besides these godfathers, you can also make it with the cultural leaders. Cultural leaders, any Jomapigi Tego in society. Kay wore chero, watiki kani Rod David Onena Chana, watiki Ruat Mepagea, Ruat Mepagea, and Ruat Those are very prominent cultural leaders. Maka ini chair board. Give me any time. We love it. You wait. Kiruki damo. Magian Taylor. And then you can go through. Atamani kong kumeno. Atia omega for it to 12. Vote my bear. Jomoke amapuruti di cheng obey my bear. Until again, thank you. You can always comment and like our page. Bye.